Bel Air, Maryland, it's a popular spot that I service a lot of clients. And today, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the 5 best neighborhoods that I think you must check out when searching for a home in Bel Air, Maryland. So stick around, we're getting started with it right now. What's going on, everyone? It's Adam Taylor back again with another video all about living here in Maryland. Today, we are heading out to Harford County and we're going to talk about 5 of my favorite neighborhoods in Bel Air. I think they're the best neighborhoods. Ultimately, you're gonna need to decide that for yourself, but I'm just gonna provide you the information. But before I do that, let's talk about why Bel Air is a great spot to live. Number 1, it's been ranked as one of Maryland's best places to live in numerous lists that you can go out and Google and find on your own. I've actually done a vlog on Bel Air. I'll put it up right over here. Make sure you check that out once we finish the video here today. But Bel Air, and what's special about it is you have that like small town feel where people really get to know one another, but it's big enough where you're not stepping on top of each other too. And my favorite thing about Bel Air is all of the community events that they do. They throw a massive 4th of July party and pretty much a party all day. From the moment you wake up, they'll do a 5K race all the way until the fireworks at night. I mean, there's activities in the town all throughout the day. In addition to that, it's a 40-minute drive roughly to downtown Baltimore. So those of you that need to commute into the city, you can do so with relative ease. Some of the other community events that they have a Christmas parade that's going to be coming up here before too long. They do a trick-or-treat up and down Main Street with all of the businesses that are there. Multiple 5K races in town each and every year. There's the barbecue bash. The Maryland State Barbecue Bash is actually hosted here. And then one new one that they actually did this year is they did a soapbox derby where they closed down Main Street and people built their cars and they raced them down Main Street. It was a lot of fun and I saw a lot of pictures from friends out there on Facebook. So again, these are some initial reasons that I want to share with you about moving to Bel Air, but the big thing ultimately comes down to price. As I've mentioned in numerous other videos, the closer you are to Baltimore, the higher the price point is going to be, okay? As you go outwards from the city, beyond Baltimore County, essentially the prices sort of, get a little bit better for you here. With the exception, if you were to go south down into Howard County is going to be more expensive than the areas that surround Baltimore. But where I'm going with that is Harford County, which is northeast of Baltimore, is going to be quite a bit cheaper. You're going to be able to get more house for your buck. So with that said, let's get into these 5 neighborhoods because that's why you're here right now. All right, as we get into the 5 communities here, I want to tell you how I laid things out for you, okay? So I'm going to start in southern Bel Air and then work my way north. The reason I'm doing that, those of you that are going to be commuting to places in Baltimore, White Marsh, Fort Meade, Washington, D.C., and you need easy access to Interstate 95, you're gonna wanna pay attention to the places in southern Bel Air, especially because I'm telling you to get from northern Bel Air to southern Bel Air is probably anywhere from a 15-minute to 20-minute drive, potentially if you hit all the traffic lights on Route 24 or 924. So with that said, the first community that I highly recommend you check out is Kings Charter. Now, Kings Charter is located right off of Patterson Mill. It's sort of right behind the Patterson Mill Middle and High School. And what's great is the community is sort of like built right behind that. And a lot of kids walk right to school. The community events that Patterson Mill does is phenomenal. Price point in Kings Charter, this is what you're looking at. You're looking at about $575,000 to $625,000, and that's gonna get you roughly a 2,300 square foot colonial. Lot size, you're probably looking at about 1/4 of an acre. Lots of trees in the neighborhood, wide streets so that you can drive a vehicle there and not feel like you're kind of playing pinball going down the street. Plenty of parking, very friendly neighborhood, lots of people that are out active each and every night. And these are themes that you're gonna see consistent with all of the neighborhoods that I give you here. But for those of you looking for a great neighborhood in the Patterson Mill School District that is walkable, I highly urge you to check out Kings Charter. All right, community number 2 that you gotta check out in Bel Air, it's Cedar Day. Now, Cedar Day is a beautiful spot located right off of West Wheel Road. And what's great about it is you're going to be able to get a very spacious home. Some of the homes in the community, because it was built in different phases, are within 10 years old. So they're relatively new when compared to the other communities that I'm going to talk to you here about today. Now, if you live in Cedar Day, the school system for Cedar Day is the Patterson Mills School District. So those kids that are needing, that school district, you're going to be covered in Cedar Day. Now, the challenge with Cedar Day is the pricing. Pricing is the most expensive that I'm going to talk to you here about today. So on the low end, you're looking at about $725,000. all the way up to $1.5 million. And that's going to get you a 2,800 square foot colonial style home all the way up to 6,000 square feet and everything in between. But here are some of the advantages and why I like Cedar Day. Number one, the streets are super wide in Cedar Day. The lots are very generous, sidewalks everywhere, and the community even connects and goes right out to Cedar Lane Park. So for those of you that like to run or ride your bike, you're gonna be able to do that over at Cedar Lane Park. The trade-off is that particular park hosts all these like big soccer tournaments that are like regional events or lacrosse tournaments. All of that is coming to Cedar Lane Park. The good news for you is they're not gonna come through the community. The traffic is not gonna come through the community. It comes in on the other side of Cedar Lane, because that's closer to Interstate 95. But it's a great place to go right outside your front door that you can go get your exercise in, get the kids out, have some fun. But I urge you, my friends, look, check out Cedar Day. It's a beautiful spot to call home. All right, real quick, if this is your first time to our channel, number one, I want to welcome you. My name is Adam Taylor. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Baltimore metro area. And on this channel, we talk about all things Maryland. We talk about living here, working here, chilling here, and most importantly, getting out and enjoying this incredible state for all it has to offer. So if you're interested in learning more, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. This one looks like the one right over my shoulder here. Don't forget to give the little bell a click. That way you're alerted every time we put out another video just like this one. Now, as I always say, my team and I, each and every day, we are fielding phone calls, text messages, emails, each and every day from folks looking to move right here to Maryland, and we absolutely love it. So if you're thinking about making a move, guess what? We want to help you with that move, but we just need one thing from you. We need you to connect with us. So please give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or better yet, schedule a one-on-one Zoom appointment using the link down in the description below. That way we can hop online, meet face-to-face, and see what we can do to help you out with your housing needs when making a move to Maryland. So with that said, let's get back into the video and give you these last three communities that you've got to check out in Bel Air. All right, the third spot you got to check out when looking for a home in Bel Air is none other than living in the town of Bel Air itself. The town limits, it's all of 3 square miles. And I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for a spot that is extremely walkable, living in the town of Bel Air is going to check every box for you. You're gonna be able to walk out and grab a cup of coffee in the morning or a beer at happy hour with your friends. And also a great bite to eat. Kids are gonna be able to walk to school. All of the kids go to Bel Air schools when living right in the town of Bel Air. Now, the best thing that I think, besides walking and having that ability to walk around everywhere, is you have different variety of homes that you're gonna be able to get. So if you want a flat style condominium where it's just one level living, you're gonna be able to do that. If you want a townhouse style condominium to live in, you're gonna be able to do that as well. There's duplexes in Bel Air. There's ranchers in Bel Air, small little ranchers, all the way up to gigantic Victorians that have been featured on the TV show House of Cards. Price points in Bel Air, you're looking at anywhere from about $200,000 on the low end for one of those condominiums that I was telling you about, all the way up to probably even more than $700,000 in some of the pricier spots within the town limits. So my friends, I urge you, look, you're coming to Bel Air to check out Bel Air anyway, you gotta really look around the town limits of Bel Air for a great home. You're gonna love it. All right, community number 4, as we progress north here, we're going into northern Bel Air and we're gonna look at the community of Hampton Ridge. Now, Hampton Ridge, in my opinion, is one of those bellwether neighborhoods that people really desire to move into. And the biggest reason that you're seeing that is because people want to get into the C. Milton Wright High School school district. It's a prominent high school in Harford County, and a lot of people really desire to live there. The community is essentially walking distance to the high school. The only challenge is that you have to cross Route 543, which is a 50-mile-an-hour road that kids have no business crossing. So if you're looking for something walkable, Hampton Ridge is not the community to walk to school in. But inside the community, you're gonna love it, okay? You've got sidewalks everywhere. One side borders Route 543, the other side borders Route 1, and you're gonna find in the community, you're gonna find typical colonial style homes that have 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths with a 2-car garage, sitting on probably a quarter to a third of an acre lot. And price points in Hampton Ridge, let me just glance at my notes here. You're looking at anywhere from $600,000 all the way up to $700,000. So again, Hampton Ridge, it's a bellwether you gotta check out here in Bel Air. All right, before we jump into the next community, if you're finding value in this video so far, I would greatly appreciate your help and your support in growing this channel by doing just one small, quick, and easy thing for me. That's hitting that like button down below. So when it looks like a thumbs up just like this, and then I'd also welcome you to drop any comments below, okay? If you have questions regarding any of the communities that we're talking about here today or other Bel Air communities, remember, I'm only giving you 5 of my favorite ones. There are plenty more. And I know people are probably gonna be like, well, why didn't my community make it? Why didn't my community make it? I had to pick 5. And these are the 5 that I picked, but please drop those comments down below, questions. We'd love to help you out in getting those answered. Now, if your question is more of a private one and you want to talk to us individually, we're always available. You can give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or better yet, again, schedule that Zoom appointment with us using the link down in the description below, because we want to help you out and we want to find you a great home, but we also love the community support when people jump in and help give their perspective on things as well. All right, the next community we're going to talk about, and one you must check out when shopping for a home in Bel Air, is the community of Fountain Glen. Now, what I love about Fountain Glen is the variety of homes that you can get. Okay, number one, for those of you that don't have a budget over $500,000, great news. You're going to be able to purchase a fantastic townhome in Fountain Glen. Now, here's the cool part about the townhomes in Fountain Glen. Many of them have garages with them. So that is a big plus and bonus. And then the parking for a lot of those townhomes, they actually have a driveway that goes right up to the house. Yes, I kid you not. That's how the community is set up. So you're really not having to, in some of the courts, jockey for a parking spot, as you're going to be able to pull right into your own driveway. Now, with that said, though, there are traditional style townhomes without a garage, and then you're just pulling right in front of the home, essentially. The community is very well upkept, and it is great. Now, not only do you have the townhomes there, you have single-family homes as well. Single-family homes, you're going to be looking at about 2,200 to 2,500 square feet, typical colonial-style home. There might be a few split levels in the community as well. You're looking at probably 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 to 2.5 baths, and most of them are going to have a finished basement. Now, the community is located right off of Route 543 and the intersection of Redfield Road. That's how you would get into it. And it's a great spot, my friends. I mean, I just sold Matt and Jesse. They just bought a house with their 2 boys. We'll put a picture of them up right here. They absolutely love their new place. And their kids go to Fountain Green Elementary, and it's just right outside of the community. So again, really check out Fountain Glen. One thing I do want to mention, I didn't give you pricing on the townhomes. Pricing for townhomes is you're looking at roughly $315,000 to $330,000 as of the recording of this video. So my friends, I just gave you 5 incredible communities in Bel Air that you must check out when purchasing a home in Bel Air. Now, if a move to Maryland is in your future, particularly even Bel Air, guess what? My team and I, we'd love to help you out in your transition, but we just need one thing from you. We just need you to reach out and connect with us. So please give us a call, pick that phone up, shoot us a text, send us an email, or better yet, schedule that Zoom appointment using the link down in the description below, because we've got your back when moving to Maryland. From Baltimore, down the bay, all the way to the beaches in Ocean City, Maryland, we have you covered. Now, the next video I want you to check out, it's that vlog I've been telling you about Bel Air. Go ahead and check it out right here. I'm going to put it up again. This is the best video, I think, out there on Bel Air, where I take you through, show you multiple communities, some of the ones that I just mentioned here to you, show you some of the amenities. It's all in there. So check that vlog out. Until the next video, my friends, take care. We'll talk soon. See ya.